Hi, I'm Kara, the Blonde Unicorn with Glass Shoe Games, and today I'll be showing you how to set up and play the two-player version of Roll for Lasers. Roll for Lasers is a roll and write game for 2 to 4 players. It takes anywhere between 20 and 40 minutes to play. Brian and I are going to play the two-player version of Roll for Lasers. When it is 2 players, you play on a 10 by 10 grid. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to go ahead and number out the grid. Now you will be using 6 dice, and since there is no 6 on the grid, if you roll a 6, that will be a wild, and it can be any number that you choose that will be helpful for you. Otherwise, all the rules stay the same. After you've set that up, you then get to choose your special moves. You get to choose 3, and you get to use each one once during the game. We are going to be using reroll, block, and splitter tonight. And I find it helpful to go ahead and write the symbol out on the sheet so I know what it is that I'm doing. So for the block, it is a blacked out square. The splitter is a diamond. Reroll, I don't need a symbol, it's pretty self-explanatory. Once you have set up the game, you'll go ahead and determine where you're going to start. Each player plays from a corner of the grid. You can tell where the corner starts because they have the cute little exhibit signs. I will be starting in the yellow corner and Brian will be starting in the red corner. I'm going to start off by rolling and placing my targets. My second turn will be placing my mirrors, and then finally I will be firing the lasers. So here we go. Now I find it most helpful to lay out where I'm going to be putting my things so I know what's happening. So my target, I'm doing a big circle. Remember that 6 is wild. And then it goes on to Brian's turn.
I'm gonna put my target in 1, 5, 2, 5, and 4, and then my 6 is wild, so I'm gonna use that as a 5. So 4, 5.
And now it goes to your second turn in the round. And I'll be placing my mirrors. Just kidding, folks. I don't want to do that.
And then keep in mind, Kara, you don't have to place a third mirror if you don't want to.
But I figure I'll help set something up for later. And mirrors are done by a diagonal line across the square.
Oh, mine aren't very good. I'm going to do 5, 3, 1, 1, and 2, 4.
Now we go on to our firing the lasers. You get 3 lasers to fire, so you're gonna look at what your dice have and try to figure out how to make the most of your targets, because that's how you get your points, and you're going to determine where you can shoot from. So I have a 5. I'm going to go from there.
With lasers, you can use any amount of dice to fire 3 targets. You can also fire on the complete x-axis and the y-axis. So if you wanted to fire all the way in here, it would be 10.
So if I'm going from the 5, I get 1, 2, hit a mirror, and 3. So for my first laser, I get 3 points.
And you can't fire from the same spot twice. You can only fire from that spot once.
So I'm going to come down here and fire from 9, hit a mirror, 1, 2. So I have 1 more laser.
That's 8 carat, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Math is not my friend, everybody. I'm going to go from 4, 1, 2, 3. So then next to where your name is for the round, you'll write down how many points you scored.
How many points did you score, Kara?
8.
Okay, Kara has 8 points. Assuming she's not cheating. I'm going to use my 5 to fire there. It's also important that you do not write on the sheet. Just trace it with your finger. So I go 5 up there, it hits there. I get 2 points. Oops, that was a 2. I'm going to use my 2 here and bounce up there. So now I have 3 points. And then I'm going to use my 2 wilds as 5s, which is 10. That goes there for 2 more points. So I got 5 points.
At the end of the round, you're then going to rotate the board, and you'll be working out of a new corner. I will be green, Brian will be blue, and you work with the same turns.
Right, I'm gonna go 3, 4, 3, 5, and 4. I'll use my wild as a 1.
Now it is time for my mirrors.
I'm gonna place a mirror at 3, 3. going to place one at 1, 3. And I'm going to place one at 4, 4.
Laser time. So I'm going to shoot from 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. See if I got a 5. I'm going to do 6 actually. 1, 2, mirror, mirror, 3. So I'm at 6 now, and I get one more laser.
It's also good to note when the laser phase starts, whoever has the most points is the one that goes first. So whoever has the least points would go second.
I got 8 points this round, Brian. I'm at 16.
I'm going to use my reroll because I didn't use it yet. You get 1 free reroll per round, and when you use it, mark it off the little icon there. Alright, so I want to go 3. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use my 5 there, and then I'm going to use my wild as a 1 for 6, which gets me 4 more points, so that's 8. And then I'm going to use my 5 here, which gets me 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 12 points. So I now have 17 points, and Kara only has 16.
So Brian gets to start the next round.
So now I'm firing from the yellow, and Kara is firing from the red. Oh, I don't like any of these, Kara.
Sorry, Brian. You can use your 1 extra reroll that you get one time during a game.
I could also use my round 1.
That's true.
I'm going to use my round reroll for round 3. Because I want... Yes, I did not get what I wanted. Oh no, yes I did. So I'm going to place a 4, use this as a 2. I'm going to use my splitter. Oops, sorry Kara, that was yours.
Mm-hmm.
I erased it.
Good job. And a splitter means that the laser can go in both directions.
So essentially you get 2 lasers. And then I'm going to place 1, 3, 4. And it's also good to note you do not have to place... Oops. Never mind, just ignore me. I forgot what phase we were on, Kara. Sorry.
It's okay.
If you get to it where you can't place it, like I can't play a 3 or 4. Or, yeah, I can. I can play a 4 and a 3. Oh, that's where this one was. Sorry, Kara, I'm ruining the video. So if you get to the point where you can't play, I already played a 4 and a 3, it goes away. It's also good to note that you can use your special moves pretty much any time during your target phase or your mirror phase. And Kara's going to use one of her blocks.
With the block, it means that the laser stops there. Oops. Yeah.
Right. So we got 3 and 2. Let's use our wild as a 5. Put one there. We're going to put one at 1, 2. And then I'm going to opt to not place the third mirror.
And I can't do anything because I have a 1 and a 3. I've already got something going there. And I already have something there. So I don't get to place my third mirror.
You could use your reroll, Kara.
I could use my reroll. I'm not gonna.
Alright, Kara, I'm gonna have some splitter fun. I don't know how many points I'm gonna get it off this, but let's find out. So I'm gonna place a 4, so it's gonna hit this one, so it's gonna hit here, and then the left one trails out, so that one wasn't very good. So then this one goes here, so I have 1, 2. Oh, it probably wasn't the best of ideas. I got 2 points off that one. Let's try it from the other way. So that one shoots up. The right one gives me 1 point, so I'm at 3. So then it bounces around, so I have 4. So I have 5 points.
I thought you got 2 your first time. Wouldn't be at 6.
In my first one I got 2 points.
Yeah.
And then this one I got 3.
Oh, okay.
So I got 5. So this one I'm going to fire the other way, because I'll let Kara try to catch up. And it might bounce differently, which it's not. But that'll be okay. So it's going to go 1, 2, split. That one goes down there, no points. But the other one shoots back. To also note, if you hit a mirror or hit a target twice, you get the both points for as many times as the laser goes through it. So it would go up there for 2 and come around there for 3. So I only got 8 points.
So I'm going to use my 2. 1, 2, 3. Hit this one. 4, 5. I'm off the board, so 5.
You hit the wrong one, Kara.
No, I didn't.
It goes there.
I'm sorry, it did. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 off the board. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm at 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 12 that round.
Okay, Kara, write it in. Alright, 4th and final round.
Since I had the most points the last round, I get to go first. And now it is Brian's turn.
Right, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 3.
Gotta make these lasers count, Brian.
That's why I saved my reroll. 2 rerolls.
This is always the hard one, Brian.
It's the one that requires the most thinkage.
I'm gonna reroll.
Oh, I can't use your splitter.
Haha, sucker.
Alright, we're gonna go 2, 4, 2, 5, 1, And 5, 2. All right, Kara, make it count.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Whoa.
Draw a little 8 up here so I don't forget.
That does not look like an 8.
That's an 8 to me, Brian.
If you hear the noise in the back, that is our cat.
She's going crazy.
Staring at another cat. Who is not our cat.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 16.
How many points do you have total, Kara?
I'm not good with mental math on the fly.
30. Yeah.
28 plus 16.
36. You have 44, Kara.
What? 44 points.
Got both my rerolls. I'm going to use this reroll. I'm going to use my last reroll. There we go. First one plus 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I got 9. Bounce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit Kara's brick. So I am at 20, 25, 31,
39.
39. So I need 5 or more points. And I don't think I can get 5 or more points from anywhere.
Haha, sucker.
Just wait, Kara, give me a minute. Oh no. I guess I'll put it here. So 5, 6, 7. Which gets me 1. Splits to 2. That one goes nowhere. I get 2. I got 41 points, Kara.
And that is how you play the 2-player variant of Roll for Lasers.
Kara won. In the event that you both are tied, you can get bonus points for unused special moves. So let's say both Kara and I had 44 points. I would get 1 bonus point for not using the block or that reroll. So I would go like 46. Kara didn't use any of her rerolls, so she would have got 4 bonus points. So she still would have won. And that is Roll for Lasers.